Marks 60 years since former President John F. Kennedy was assassinated while driving through downtown Dallas. It is a historic event that has fueled theories and conspiracies for decades about what exactly happened.
She's in a photograph where everyone should have a name, a face caught close to a major moment, clear enough to notice, but not clear enough to confirm. And what makes it unsettling isn't what she's doing, it's what happens after. No name, no record, no one stepping forward, because when a photo is this public, the missing name becomes the loudest detail. The Babushka Lady who filmed the JFK assassination. At first, she looks like just another bystander on Dealey Plaza. A headscarf, a coat, a calm stance. But then you notice what she's holding, a camera. And while people around her react to gunshots, she appears to keep filming, steady, frame after frame. Investigators later nicknamed her Babushka Lady because of the scarf, but she never came forward. No verified name, no confirmed interview, no film turned over to authorities. That's the part that refuses to fit, because this was one of the most documented public events in American history, and she's right there close enough to matter, yet she stays unidentified. And once you realize that, you start wondering how many other photographs contain people who should be known, but aren't. Prayer Man, the doorway figure no one can confirm. If you've seen the assassination footage, you've seen the Texas school book depository, but most people don't notice the doorway, because in certain frames, especially in the aftermath, there's a shadowy figure standing there, still, watching, hands held tight to the chest. Researchers later nicknamed the figure Prayer Man. The reason this matters is simple. If that figure could be identified with certainty, it would answer a question people still argue about: who was where and when in the moments surrounding the shooting. But the image isn't sharp, the angle is bad, and the figure is half swallowed by shadow. So the debate never ends. Some people believe they know who it is, others say the evidence isn't strong enough. And that's what makes this case so addictive, because it's a person caught on film in one of the most investigated moments in history, and we still can't say out loud with confidence, that's them. And that uncertainty is exactly why the doorway keeps getting studied like a crime scene. And once you accept that, the mystery stops being about JFK. It becomes about something bigger. How can someone be visible and still unconfirmed? And the next story proves this doesn't only happen in public crowds. Sometimes the mystery is a person found dead with no name at all. The Somerton Man, the photo of a man who had no name. In 1948, a man was found dead on Somerton Beach in Adelaide. No wallet, no identification, no missing person report that matched him. But there were photographs, clear images of his face, enough to make him feel real. For more than 70 years, his identity was unknown, until modern DNA finally gave him a name. For most of the world, he was unknown longer than he was known. And then investigators found something that made the case even stranger. A hidden slip of paper in his clothing, with 2 words printed on it: Tamam, Shud. It became one of the most famous unidentified person cases in modern history, because the photo exists, the body existed, the evidence existed, but for decades, the identity didn't. And even now, the case still sparks debate, because the truth survived in fragments, not in a name. And the next story proves that sometimes the mystery isn't a man on a beach. Sometimes it's a woman found murdered, whose face was seen by everyone except the people who knew her. The Lady of the Dunes, a face the world saw but couldn't name. In 1974, a woman's body was found in the dunes of Cape Cod. Investigators photographed her, artists made reconstructions, her image circulated for decades. And for nearly 50 years, no one could confirm who she was, until 2022, when DNA finally linked her to a name. But for decades, she was just a face the world couldn't place. People called her the Lady of the Dunes. That name stuck because nothing else did. No one came forward. No one recognized her officially. No record matched her face. And what makes it disturbing is the contradiction. Her photo was public, her case was known, but her name stayed missing for decades. It's one of the clearest examples of how someone can exist in images and still vanish in real life. And the next case is even more unsettling, because this time, the person in the photo isn't an adult, it's a child. The boy in the box, the photo of a child the world couldn't name. In 1957, a child's body was found in a box in Philadelphia. He had been abandoned. No name, no one claiming him. Authorities released images and sketches, hoping someone would recognize him. For 65 years, no one could name him, until 2022, when investigators used genealogy to identify him. But imagine being that child for 6 decades, known only as a photograph. Investigators tried everything: newspapers, billboards, tips, reconstructions. And for generations, it stayed unresolved. That's what made this case unbearable. The world could see him, and still couldn't name him. And the final story takes the same feeling into a different kind of mystery. because this time, the woman wasn't in a crowd. She was found alone, and whatever happened to her was meant to disappear with her. The Isdal Woman, the unknown woman who left no trace. In 1970, a woman's body was found in Isdalen Valley near Bergen, Norway. There was no ID, no confirmed name, no clear reason she was there, but investigators did find something else. Photographs. Images of her taken days earlier, sitting in public places, traveling, blending in, and the more police dug in, the stranger it got. She appeared to use multiple identities, multiple wigs, multiple addresses, notes written in code, labels cut from clothing. It was as if she was trying to exist without leaving a real trail, and even with all of that, no definitive identity has ever been confirmed, which makes the photos feel wrong in a way that's hard to explain, because she's not blurred, she's not hidden, she's clear. A real person captured in real life who still can't be named. And that brings the story back to the title, because sometimes the mystery isn't that someone disappeared, it's that she existed, and somehow she left behind everything except her name. A photograph is supposed to preserve a moment, but sometimes it preserves a mystery, a person you can see, but can't name. And once you notice that, you start looking at every old photo differently. If you want more real mysteries like this, subscribe to Rapid Rank and I'll see you in the next one.